Alright, let's give this a shot. So we want to find all points having an x-coordinate of 3, so we know x has to equal 3, and whose distance from the point -1, -6 is 5. Now remember, distance is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Now we know the distance has to be 5. The square root of, now we know one of the points is -1, -6. Let's use this as x1 and y1. And since we're looking for a point whose x value is 3, well, then we're going to say that this is the x2 of the point we're looking for. So we're looking for x2, y2 that satisfies this last statement, that the distance from the point is 5. Alright, now we know that the x-coordinate has to be 3, so that's why I'm putting it in right there. So if I plug all this in, I'll have 3 minus a -1 squared plus y2, which we don't know, minus a -6 squared. Let's simplify inside the radical first. We got square root of, we got 3 plus 1 squared plus y2 plus 6 squared has to equal 5. To get rid of that square root, I'm going to go ahead and square both sides of this equation, and I'll have 25 is equal to, that's 4 squared, which is 16, plus y2 plus 6 quantity squared. If I move the 16 to the other side by subtracting it from both sides, I end up with 9 is equal to y2 plus 6 squared. Now, to get this square off, we're going to take the square to both sides, remembering the rule that if you take the square root of both sides, you actually have to do a plus or minus. So you have this plus or minus square root of 9 equals y2 plus 6, which is now going to lead to two different solutions. The first is going to be 3 is equal to y2 plus 6, and the second is -3 is equal to y2 plus 6. That's because square root of 9 is 3, you get +3 and -3. On the first one, moving the 6 to the other side by subtracting it, you end up with y2 is equal to 3 minus 6, which is -3. And then on this one, if you subtract the 6 to the other side, you get y2 is equal to minus 6 is a -9. So we end up with 2 points, right? We know that the x-coordinate is 3, so we have 3, comma, and one point that is 5 away from -1, -6 is the point 3, -3 from here, right? And then the other one is 3, -9 from here. So there are your two answers that you're going to enter into that spot right up here.